It's time to start my spring planting. We're going to do it in the greenhouse today, so stay tuned. Hello folks, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host Jerry Hansen. We're working in the greenhouse today. Spring is coming up pretty quick in about another week. I want to get a jump start on some of my plants, so we're going to start them indoors. And the seed I'm going to use is my long storage seeds. These I purchased from, well, I purchased them online, and I'll leave the link down below in the description on where to get these seeds. But these came from Mountain Valley Seeds in Salt Lake City, Utah. So I'll leave all that information down below. I went ahead and opened the can. It takes a can opener because this is vacuum sealed. And in the can has these little cellophane packages. And this has got the whole variety of seeds in here for a crisis garden. Now, we're by no means are we having a crisis right now, but I just wanted to demonstrate how well these seeds grow. There's not much variety in here, but that's okay because it has the variety that my family and I consume, and there's no point in planting stuff that we're just not going to eat. It has peas, radish, onion, spinach, cabbage, Swiss chard, beet, carrot, lettuce, beans, corn, cucumbers, squash, zucchini squash, pepper, winter squash, and tomato. And that's the variety that's in here. So we're going to start spring crops right now. And that is primarily the cucumber, because I do love to make my zesty dill pickles. I've got some herbs that I've saved back that we're going to go ahead and plant as well. And we're going to go start our tomatoes and the squash also. So let's get started. Now I already have my planting pots already filled with some potting soil. So we're going to go ahead and select some of these pots for planting some of these seeds. Now I'm not going to be planting all the seeds today. We're just going to be planting and starting a few. We have the Yellow Wonder sweet peppers. So I'm just going to start a few, and what's nice about these packages is that they're Ziploc, so you can reseal them and you don't have to use all your seed. And I'm going to put 3 seeds per pot because I'm not sure that all those seeds are viable. We'll leave the sturdiest one once these sprout, and we'll go ahead and just keep the rest. We're just doing this one little flat with peppers. Make sure those seeds are covered. Okay, peppers are done. Next we're going to plant some Black Beauty zucchini. Yay! And I'm going to plant these in the bigger pots. These are bigger seeds. Now I'm going to make, we've got to plant these accordingly to what we're going to be foreseeing on what we're using. Now, I bought my wife for Christmas one of those KitchenAids, and I'm going to buy her an attachment to make zoodles. Since she has to watch her carbs, we're going to go ahead and make plenty of zoodles, and we'll freeze them, and we can make spaghetti out of these. Make plenty of zucchini, lots and lots of zucchini. Okay, we get to save these seeds for another year. How about that? We don't have to grow it all at once. Go ahead and put my soil over the top of it. And now we're going to do, See, some of this stuff I can plant straight into the garden. Cucumber. Let's get this cucumber started. Yeah, some of this stuff we're going to go plant right into our garden. I'm going to go ahead and start the garden here in 2 weeks. Like the Swiss chard and lettuce, crops like that. So this is Market More cucumber. And I'm going to grow plenty of these because my family loves my zesty dill pickles. You can look in my archives and you can find my recipe of making those zesty dill pickles. And that's my own recipe I have. That's enough on the cucumbers. And we put those back in these packet, and we ziplock the packet. Things like carrots, cabbage. Well, I'll start some cabbage in here. I got a flat over here I want to start cabbage into. Detroit dark red beet, we'll plant that straight into the ground. Golden acre cabbage, I have a flat to plant cabbage in. Beets, I have a flat to plant the beets in, so we'll plant those here. Cucumbers are planted. Okay, this is Golden Bantam 8 corn. We're going to go plant this straight into the ground. There's a lot of corn seed in here, so we're going to go ahead and plant that straight into the ground. We got Lincoln peas. Of course, I'm going to plant that straight into the ground. And this is bush beans. Plant that straight in the ground. Carrots, Swiss chard, little leaf lettuce, onion, radish, tomato. That's what I was looking for. I got to grow lots of tomato. And like the spinach and this other stuff, I can grow some of this in the troughs here in the greenhouse. So let's get some tomatoes planted and some cabbage started. Okay, we got the tomatoes. Cucumbers. Cabbage. This is where I want the cabbage. Hey, Jeremy! Can you come here a sec? I'm in the greenhouse. Alright, I'm going to get some help. Good, he's coming. My manly muscles just weren't enough to lift that big, heavy, old wood stove that's no good anymore. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, son. Can you help me lift that big old heavy wood stove back there? I need some of your testosterone to help me lift it. It's just way too heavy for me to get in the back of the pickup. I can offload it.
Okay.
I can just move the pickup over and we'll load it up real quick.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Good.
What are you recording for?
I'm planting seed in the greenhouse, starting my spring crop.
Oh, okay.
All right?
Okay.
So let's go get that done.
So, yeah, real quick, because I can take Grandma.
Oh, you're going to church with Grandma?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll be right back. Oh, man, I'm so glad he showed up so I can lift that. I'll have to make a second run to the metal recyclers tomorrow because I'm trying to clean up the farm. It's spring. You know what spring is about? Spring cleaning. And also we have a bunch of out-of-town guests arriving next month, so I just want the place to look halfway decent. Oh, I gotta remember to take all that out there too. So much you accumulate when you live on a homestead. Anyway, back to planting. We've got my cucumbers, the zucchini squash, we've got peppers, we planted cabbage, and oh, there's one thing I want to plant, and that is these Minnesota midget cantaloupe. I want to get those started. I really enjoy these. These are great for this climate. So I saved these from a couple of years ago. I hope they're still good. So we're going to go ahead and plant them down here. I'm going to go ahead and plant some of my romaine lettuce in here. And then we'll go ahead and plant some in the garden as well when we get ready to plant the garden. Okay, put my topsoil on here. Oh, I got a little bit of room down here for carrots. And some radish. Okay. Now what's awesome about these seeds is that you let them go to seed, save back some of the plants, let them go to seed, and you can harvest the seed and you can grow new crops from the seeds. That's the purpose of these type of seeds. They're heirloom. And they're packaged specifically for the purpose of survival and regrowing your crops. Did you know some states make it illegal to save your seeds? Isn't that ridiculous? That's too much government interference into our daily lives. Way too much interference. And I have a feeling I know what that's about. That state has a major seed company in it, and that seed company probably lobbied the legislature of that state so people can't save their seeds so they can still have a market. Sad and pathetic. That's all I have to say. Sad and pathetic. And one last item I want to plant today in the greenhouse is some spinach, so we can have a combination of the spinach, the lettuce. We got some mustard greens growing over here. We've got onions growing down here. So I want to be sure I get a good crop growing for salads, because we do eat a lot of salad. Now with the heat in this greenhouse, it shouldn't have any problems germinating. So let's get these seeds watered in, and we'll call it a chore. Okay? Look at that harvest of kale we're getting from the greenhouse. That is awesome. Well, that's it on this episode on planting the spring garden in the greenhouse today. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. You can follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, Reddit, Google+, Blogger. I'm also on Snapchat and Instagram. And please subscribe, leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, and also clicking that little bell icon down below helps, gives you alerts to new videos as I upload them. And I've got something new going on. If you look down below, there's a couple of links down there to Teespring. Those are clothing products I launched. They're for Pine Meadows Hobby Farm logos that I developed, and also my production company, Duck in a Cup Productions. So check those out. And then there's some other items down below. Those are Amazon links that gives you a clue on the products that I use in making my show. So I guess that's a wrap. We'll see you guys in more videos. Bye bye. Hi.
Hi.
I need your help.
Uh-oh.
I took a load to the scrapyard today.
Yeah.
I just need to use some of your testosterone to help me lift that wood stove up into the back of the pickup. I can offload it.
Okay.
I can just move the pickup over and we'll load it up real quick.
Okay. What are you recording for?
I'm planting seed in the greenhouse, starting my spring crop.
Oh, okay.
All right?
Okay.
So let's go get that done.
So, yeah, real quick, because I can take Grandma.
Oh, you're going to church with Grandma.
Yeah.
Okay.